Have you ever found yourself in a situation where someone starts to drift out of your life? It might be a relationship that's slowly fading away, the sting of rejection, or your attempts to catch the attention of someone new who seems completely oblivious to your effort. These moments can be incredibly frustrating, leaving you feeling confused and even powerless. You might start questioning yourself, wondering why you're not being recognized for who you are. It feels like standing outside in the rain, hoping someone will notice you and let you in, while they remain comfortably inside, completely unaware of your struggle. It's exhausting, isn't it? You're giving it your all, but it feels like you're invisible, and your efforts are wasted. But what if there was a different way to handle this? What if the solution wasn't about trying harder or seeking more attention? What if the key to turning things around was something within you all along? The answer lies in Stoicism. Yes, Stoicism. This philosophy can shift your perspective entirely. Instead of chasing after approval or desperately trying to salvage a failing relationship, Stoicism encourages you to focus on what you can control: yourself. The key principle of Stoicism is captured in a quote by Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This simple truth is often missed. Instead of stressing over why someone isn't reciprocating your feelings, or why a relationship seems to be falling apart, Stoicism teaches you to fortify your inner self. Become self-reliant, calm, and centered. You stop relying on others for validation because you understand that your worth isn't tied to their opinions. Imagine two people in the same situation. One is frantically trying to gain attention, doing everything possible to fix a failing relationship, like a magician desperately performing one last trick for an audience that's growing bored. Now picture the Stoic individual in the same scenario. They stand tall and composed, confidently living their own truth without trying to impress others. Because they aren't chasing approval, they naturally attract people towards them. Their calmness and inner strength make them magnetic, and others are drawn to their presence, without them having to perform or plead. This is the essence of Stoicism. By focusing on your own responses and mindset, you transform how you interact with the world, making you more resilient and magnetic. He who is not happy with little will never be happy with much, said Epicurus. This wisdom reflects a key aspect of Stoic philosophy. True contentment comes from within, not from external circumstances or others' affection. When you embrace this mindset, you stop feeling rejected or overlooked. Instead, you realize that you don't need others to complete you. You are already whole. Ironically, it's at this point that others start to notice you. When you stop chasing, you begin attracting. Let's add a bit of humor to this. Imagine you're at a party where someone is desperately trying to impress everyone. They're bouncing from group to group, telling jokes and trying too hard to get laughs. The more they strive, the more awkward it becomes, and everyone's cringing. Meanwhile, across the room, there's a Stoic individual, calmly sipping their drink, not making any effort to draw attention, yet people naturally gravitate toward them. That's the essence of Stoicism. You don't have to be loud or flashy to be noticed. Your quiet confidence speaks volumes. For someone not practicing Stoicism, life can feel like a never-ending struggle to prove their worth. They're constantly facing rejections and disappointments, feeling neglected and drained because their happiness relies on others' responses. They're like a ship lost at sea, tossed by every wave and unable to find a steady shore. But the Stoic? They're anchored, steadfast, and not swayed by the changing tides of life. As Seneca wisely said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This highlights that craving external validation only leads to emptiness. By living according to Stoic principles, you build inner strength and wisdom. You become someone others respect, admire, and even regret losing. But let's take a moment to affirm our Stoic resilience. Drop "I am a true Stoic" in the comments below and declare it boldly. When you embody Stoic resilience, you won't just attract attention. You'll become the kind of person who commands it effortlessly. Ready to dive into the 7 reasons they'll regret losing a Stoic? Let's get started. 1. The calm amidst the storm. Let's explore the first reason why they'll always regret losing a Stoic: their unparalleled ability to remain calm amidst the storm. Picture yourself in a chaotic airport. Flights are delayed, children are crying, and the loudspeaker keeps announcing cancellations. In the midst of this mayhem, there's one person who stays calm, maybe even serenely tapping their foot to their favorite tune. That's your Stoic, unaffected by the frenzy around them. This image is not only striking but magnetic. People can't help but be drawn to someone who exudes such tranquility. This calm is not just an admirable trait, it's essential in the whirlwind of life. It's not just about keeping your cool. It's about exuding a sense of control and assurance that everything will turn out fine. When a Stoic leaves, their absence is felt deeply, as if the anchor that kept things steady has been pulled up, causing everything to drift aimlessly. Marcus Aurelius, a pillar of Stoic wisdom, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This captures the essence of Stoic calmness. It's about focusing on how you respond internally, rather than letting external chaos dictate your state of mind. When you master this, your presence becomes a bastion of peace in any setting. Be it a stressful workplace, a turbulent home, or a strained relationship. Think about the people who draw you in during stressful times. Are you attracted to the one who panics, or to the one who remains unflappable, as if protected by an invisible shield? Calm of a Stoic is appealing, as it offers a sense of peace amidst chaos, suggesting competence, control, and an unspoken assurance that no matter how rough the seas, the ship will remain steady. When a Stoic departs, their absence is glaringly apparent. It's akin to a classroom without a teacher, or a sky devoid of the moon. Things seem darker and more chaotic. People begin to realize that the calm they took for granted was crucial in holding everything together. It's not just the person they miss, but the sense of security and balance they provided. Living by this principle isn't about suppressing your emotions, it's about managing them effectively. Imagine you're the director of a play where each emotion has a role and timing. Instead of letting anger dominate the stage, you give more screen time to the hero, maintaining the harmony, performance. This balance makes a Stoic's presence so profoundly impactful. 2. The power of humor and grace. Let's explore another compelling reason why losing a Stoic is a profound regret: their ability to infuse humor and grace into challenging situations. Picture yourself in a high-stress meeting when someone accidentally spills coffee. Instead of joining the chorus of frustration, you offer a light-hearted comment like, "Looks like the coffee needed a break too." This small act of humor can serve as a beacon of light amidst tension, reminding everyone that not every mishap is a catastrophe. Seneca once said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." This principle aligns perfectly with the Stoic approach of calmness. By pausing before reacting, you give yourself the space to make more thoughtful decisions. This pause isn't just a moment of silence. It's a bridge to more measured and wise reactions. When you practice this, you become someone whose responses are respected and admired. Imagine yourself as a duck gliding serenely across a pond. From above, everything seems calm and effortless. Yet beneath the surface, your feet are paddling furiously. No one sees the effort below. They only notice the grace and tranquility on top. This is the goal of mastering Stoic calmness. You manage chaos internally, keeping everything balanced and composed. This calmness isn't just for your benefit. It spreads to those around you like a gentle ripple. In relationships, it can be the difference between a partnership that endures and one that falters. Your ability to stay composed can teach, inspire, and uplift others, making them deeply appreciate your presence and feel its absence when you're gone. To anchor this idea with some motivation, consider Epicurus's insight. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Apply this to your calm demeanor. People might initially misinterpret your tranquility as indifference, but be okay with that. Over time, they will come to recognize it for what it truly is: strength, not apathy. So as you navigate through your day, remember that your calmness is a superpower. It's the Stoic masterstroke that helps you not just survive, but thrive. Drop a comment affirming, "I am a true Stoic, mastering calm amidst chaos." Let your tranquility shine and make its impact felt. This journey isn't just about making others regret losing you. It's about crafting a life that is both richly peaceful and attractively serene. Are you ready to make this calm your cornerstone? Let's continue this journey together. Before we move on to the next reason, if you're finding value in our discussion, please give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps more than you might realize and shows that you appreciate our deep dive into Stoicism. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. We're building a thoughtful community, one step at a time, and your participation is invaluable. 2. The power of independence. Let's delve into the second reason why they'll always regret losing a Stoic: their remarkable independence. Picture this. You're at a lively party where everyone is engrossed in their phones, barely engaging with the world around them. Then there's one person who stands out, mingling, laughing, and fully immersed in the moment, their phone tucked away. This person is like a breath of fresh air in a room full of stale energy. Their independence, their ability to enjoy the moment without relying on constant external validation, is what makes them so magnetic and ultimately so missed when they're not around. Independence is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It's not about isolating yourself, but about being self-reliant. It means finding validation, comfort, and approval from within, rather than seeking it from others. Marcus Aurelius expressed this beautifully when he said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This mindset liberates you from the need for others to fill your emotional needs. Instead, you fill them yourself. Why is this independence so captivating? Because it's rare in a world where many are desperately searching for someone to complete them. A Stoic stands complete on their own. This sense of completeness is incredibly attractive. Imagine being at a buffet where everyone is scrambling for the last slice of pizza. While you already have a full and satisfying plate, you become someone others want to be around, not because you need their attention, but because your self-sufficiency is genuinely compelling. When a Stoic departs, it's like losing your bearings in a familiar landscape. Things seem less vibrant and assured. People begin to realize the quiet confidence and stability you provided, often taking it for granted while you were there. It's similar to a tree in the center of a bustling city park. When it's gone, the empty space feels stark and noticeable. This independence isn't just about being alone. It's about being self-sufficient and content with who you are. It's a trait that not only sets you apart, but makes your presence deeply appreciated. When you embody this level of independence, it creates a void when you're gone, making others realize just how impactful your self-reliance and inner strength truly were. 2. The power of independence. Let's explore why losing a Stoic is such a significant regret: their exceptional independence. Imagine you're the captain of your own life's aircraft. As turbulence shakes everyone else into a frenzy, scrambling for oxygen masks, you're calmly adjusting the controls, confident in your ability to steer through the storm. This calm under pressure is not only impressive, it's genuinely inspiring. Adding a bit of humor, consider that being independent doesn't mean you don't value companionship. It just means you're not waiting for someone to guide you to the buffet. You're already at the front of the line, plate in hand, crafting your own perfect meal. While others are passively waiting for an invitation, you're fully engaged, like arriving at a potluck with a feast you've prepared yourself. Others can't help but be drawn to your presence. Epicurus wisely said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." This freedom is more than just doing what you want. It's about being fully and authentically yourself without needing constant external validation. It's about not letting your happiness be dictated by others. Imagine yourself as a rock in a stream. Life's challenges and people's opinions flow around you. Sometimes it's a gentle ripple, other times a rushing current, but you remain solid, shaped only by your own essence. This level of independence isn't just a personal strength. It's a beacon for others. In relationships, it means you contribute your best self without being overwhelming or needy. When you're no longer there, the absence of this strong, uplifting presence, like suddenly losing the foundation of a building. Everything else feels less stable. As you navigate your path, remember Seneca's wise words: "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." Chart your own course and define your destination. Don't let the lack of others steer you off track. Let's affirm together: I am a true Stoic. I am the master of my independence. Embrace this declaration of self-reliance. This isn't just about showing how capable you are on your own. It's about leading a life so richly independent that the idea of needing someone else to make you complete seems almost outdated. We've just started to uncover why losing someone with such steadfast independence is a deep regret. Stay tuned as we continue to reveal the many ways Stoicism can transform not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. 3. Cutting through emotional fog. Let's delve into why they'll regret losing a Stoic. Their ability to cut through emotional fog with razor-sharp clarity. Picture a day where everything seems to go awry. Coffee spills, meetings overlap, and your phone buzzes non-stop with distracting notifications. Now imagine navigating this chaos not with panic or frustration, with a calm, discerning eye that focuses on what truly matters, letting minor setbacks roll off like water on a duck's back. This is the everyday reality for those who embrace Stoic reasoning. In a world overflowing with instant reactions and emotional responses, Stoics stand out by using reason as their guiding principle. They are like the eye of a hurricane, calm and clear while chaos swirls around them. This ability isn't just admirable, it's profoundly impactful. As Seneca wisely said, all cruelty springs from weakness. Stoic in their strength, respond not with cruelty or haste, but with thoughtful consideration and wisdom. There's something inherently magnetic about someone who can stay composed under pressure. People are drawn to those who can dissect problems without drama, much like having a wise advisor who cuts through the noise to focus on the solution. This rational serenity is invaluable, especially in today's fast-paced world, where it's easy to get lost in emotional turmoil. Imagine removing the keystone from an arch. The entire structure feels the impact. Similarly, when a Stoic leaves a situation, whether it's a professional environment or a personal relationship, their absence is felt profoundly. People begin to miss that clear-headed advice and the calm reassurance that, no matter how big the problem, it can be approached logically and resolved methodically. Consider a common scenario. Your car breaks down on a hectic day. While it's easy to fall into frustration, a Stoic would assess the situation with a level head. They might humorously say, "Well, I needed a break anyway. Maybe the car did too," and then proceed to solve the problem without fuss. This blend of humor and practicality not only eases tension, but also underscores their mastery over emotional disturbances. So as we continue this journey, remember that the path of a Stoic is not just about solitary strength, but about setting a standard that draws others towards your calm, collected independence. Keep watching and learning, because the journey is rich and the most valuable insights are still ahead. You're not just passing through life, you're trailblazing a path that others can only dream of. Stay tuned as we explore more reasons why Stoicism can profoundly impact not just how you handle loss, but also how you cultivate presence and influence in every aspect of your life. 5. Emotional armor. How Stoics weather life's hardest blows. Let's explore the 5th reason why losing a Stoic is such a regret. Their remarkable emotional resilience. Picture a Stoic, someone who doesn't just navigate the storms of life, walks through them with an umbrella so robust it might as well be made of steel. This metaphorical armor is not about avoiding pain, but about managing it with exceptional grace and strength. Stoics are not impervious to emotions. They experience pain, sadness, and frustration just like anyone else. However, their approach to handling these feelings is what sets them apart. They don't let emotions overwhelm them or dictate their reaction. Instead, they apply a thoughtful strategy, taking a step back to process their emotions and respond with reason. Seneca once said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." This reflects the Stoic method of managing emotion. By delaying immediate reactions, Stoics give themselves the space to reflect and choose their responses thoughtfully. This delay allows them to address situations with a balanced perspective, rather than being driven by raw emotions. Imagine a scenario where life throws a curveball, perhaps a significant setback at work or a personal loss. While others might react impulsively or get swept up in emotional turmoil, a Stoic remains steady. They face challenges with a calm demeanor, using their emotional armor to shield themselves from the harsh winds of adversity. This resilience doesn't mean they are unaffected by hardships. Rather, it means they navigate through them with a clear head and a composed heart. This ability to weather life's hardest blows with such emotional fortitude makes Stoics invaluable. In relationships, their presence offers a sense of stability and reliability. They don't crumble under pressure or lash out in anger. Instead, they provide a steady support that others deeply appreciate and often miss when it's gone. Now, let's lighten things up a bit. Picture being so unruffled by life's ups and downs that even when your in-laws come over, you remain as tranquil as a monk meditating on a mountaintop. That's some serious emotional armor right there. You resonate with this idea and aspire to embody such Stoic strength? Drop a comment saying, "I am a true Stoic. I wear my emotional armor with pride." Embrace this Stoic superpower. Build your emotional resilience, minimize the impact of life's blows, and watch how those who underestimated your quiet strength begin to see its true value. Keep moving forward, my friend, and let's continue living a life that even the most esteemed Stoic philosopher would admire. Stay tuned as we explore more reasons why losing a Stoic leaves an irreplaceable void. 6. The Stoic's aura, attracting with authenticity. Let's explore the 6th reason why people deeply regret losing a Stoic: their captivating authenticity. Imagine walking into a room where everyone is vying for attention, each person trying to outshine the others like peacocks flaunting their feathers. Now picture a Stoic entering this scene. They are like a deep, calm ocean amidst these shallow, choppy waters. Their presence isn't loud or showy, but it is profoundly magnetic. This authenticity is a cornerstone of Stoic charm. Stoics are not interested in putting on a facade or impressing others with grand gestures. Instead, they bring a genuine presence into every interaction. Their calm and composed demeanor, coupled with their thoughtful and honest approach, makes them stand out in a world full of superficiality. The attraction isn't about a flashy display, but about a deep, reassuring presence. When a Stoic enters a room, they don't need to compete for attention because their authenticity speaks for itself. It's like having a solid anchor in a sea of constant motion. People are drawn to it because it represents stability and truth. Seneca once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In other words, instead of reacting to superficial provocations, a Stoic remains true to themselves. This authenticity is refreshing and compelling because it's a rare quality in a world full of pretense and artifice. It attracts others who are seeking genuine connections and meaningful interactions. Imagine being in a conversation where everyone is trying to one-up each other with stories and achievements. The Stoic, however, listens intently and responds with thoughtful insights, their authenticity creating a space where others feel valued and understood. This magnetic quality of being real and unpretentious is what makes their presence so impactful and missed. So, how can you harness this Stoic strength? Start by embracing your own authenticity. Affirm to yourself, "I am a true Stoic. I attract with my genuine self." Drop it in the comments to share this commitment with others. Remember, being a Stoic doesn't mean shunning social interactions. It means engaging with others from a place of true self-understanding and integrity. This aura of authenticity doesn't just make you more attractive. It turns your presence into a sanctuary where others find solace and connection. As you build on this Stoic strength, watch how your genuine nature transforms your relationships and interactions, leaving a lasting impression that is deeply felt when you are no longer around. Keep embracing your Stoic journey, refining your authenticity, and watching as it draws people in and creates meaningful, lasting connections. Stay tuned as we continue to explore more profound reasons why losing a Stoic leaves a notable void and how you can continue to embody the best of Stoic wisdom. 7. Strength in silence. A Stoic's subtle influence. Let's delve into our 7th reason why people will always regret losing a Stoic: the strength in their silence. Picture yourself at a lively party where everyone is shouting to be heard over the noise. Now, imagine a Stoic entering the scene. They don't try to outshout the crowd. Instead, they walk through the room with a serene composure, and suddenly, the noise seems to quiet down, drawn to their tranquil presence. This is the essence of the Stoic's subtle influence. They don't seek attention or try to be the center of the conversation. Instead, their quiet confidence commands respect and admiration without uttering a single word. Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This captures the Stoics' ability to remain grounded and at peace in the present moment, unaffected by the clamor of past regrets or future anxieties. Their silence isn't empty. It's a reflection of their deep contentment and security. While others are tangled up in what-ifs and hypothetical scenarios, a Stoic stands firmly rooted in the here and now. Their calm presence serves as a beacon of tranquility in a chaotic environment. It's as if their very being acts as a stabilizer, subtly influencing the atmosphere around them. To visualize this, imagine you're in a room filled with tension and arguments. A Stoic's entrance doesn't need grand gestures or loud statements. Instead, their mere presence, marked by an unwavering calm and quiet strength, shifts the mood. Their silence speaks volumes, showing that they don't need to engage in every debate or join in every argument to make their presence felt. Their strength lies in their ability to maintain poise and let their actions and demeanor resonate more powerfully than words. This Stoic silence is a form of influence that's both profound and subtle. It's not about withdrawing or being passive, but about embodying a quiet strength that commands respect. When a Stoic is no longer around, their absence is felt keenly because their calming influence and stable presence are sorely missed. So, how can you embody this Stoic strength? Begin by embracing the power of your own silence and composure. Affirm to yourself, "I am a true Stoic. My silence is my strength." Drop this affirmation in the comments to share your commitment with others. Remember, being a Stoic isn't about being silent for the sake of silence. It's about allowing your calm presence to influence and inspire those around you. Embrace the strength in your silence and watch as it transforms your interactions and environment. Your subtle influence can create a space of serenity and clarity others deeply appreciate and regret losing when it's gone. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the profound impact of Stoicism and how it shapes our lives and relationships. The strength in silence, the Stoic's subtle influence. Welcome back, folks. Let's dive into our 7th point on why people will always regret losing a Stoic. Their incredible strength in silence. Imagine a bustling party where everyone is shouting over one another, each person trying to outdo the last with their opinions and stories. Now picture a Stoic entering the scene. They don't need to raise their voice or seek attention. Their mere presence brings a calm that subtly shifts the atmosphere, making the noise seem a little less chaotic. This quiet strength is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who don't feel the need to fill every moment with noise. Your silence isn't emptiness. It's rich with confidence and wisdom. It conveys self-sufficiency and inner peace. When you're not around, the void left by your calming presence is palpable, and people deeply feel the absence of the tranquility you provided. Let's add a touch of humor here. Remember the last time someone blurted out everything they were thinking? It's like watching someone juggle a dozen tennis balls without a bucket. Eventually, they drop them all over the place. But you, as a Stoic, are like the person with the bucket. You hold your thoughts until the moment is right, letting them go with perfect aim and impact. Your silent strength is a superpower. It's what makes others realize your value when you're no longer there. Without your calming presence to fill the silence, people will miss the assurance and peace you brought into their lives. So embrace this power of silence and let it shine. I encourage you to drop a comment below declaring, "I am a true Stoic." Let's remind everyone that sometimes the most powerful statements are the ones we don't make. Your calm and collected demeanor not only influences, but transforms those around you. As we conclude our discussion on the strength in silence and the Stoic's subtle influence, remember that this quiet power leaves a lasting impression, one that is felt long after you've left the room. Share how Stoicism has changed your approach to life and relationships in the comments below. Your story could be the beacon that guides someone else to discover their own strength in silence. If you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's spread the word that true strength doesn't need to be loud. Let's help more people discover their power in calmness and composure. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Here's to growing silently stronger together. Keep it up, stay stoic, and I'll see you in the next video.